Yan, good morning classmate and good morning mom. This is the title of my research, um, Perception of WPU PPC students on the services offered by WPU ICT Center. Chapter 1, we have a introduction first. Yeah, technology. Second is education. This parts of our research. Information, communication technology, and the parts of information communication technology is technology services and human services. We have statement of the problem. Um, This research would like to answer the following questions. First question is, what is the profile of the respondents in terms of A, sex, and B, college affiliation? And the second question is, what is the perception of WPU PPC students on the services of WPU ICT Center? And the third question is there a significant difference between the perceptions of male and female respondents? And the fourth question is there a significant difference between the perceptions of the respondents from different college affiliation? Okay. And we have objectives of the study. This study aims to, number one, determine the profile of the respondents. Number two, determine the perception of WPU PPC students on the services offered by WPU ICT Center. And number three, assess if there is a significant difference between the perceptions of WPU PPC male and female students. And number four, assess if there is a significant difference between the perceptions of the respondents from different college affiliation. And we have a significance of the study. The result of this study would be a way for the researchers to know and understand the different opinions of the students who uses ICT services. To the administration, it could be a useful instrument to monitor and understand the quality of their service and take action if necessary. To the students, it would serve as voice to express their perception about the quality of services of the ICT Center. To the future researcher, this could serve as reference for future researchers similar to this study. And this is a null hypothesis. Number one, there is no significant difference between the perception of male and female students. And number two, there is no significant difference between the perceptions of the respondents from different college affiliation. And we have internet perceptions and service. The internet first is a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. And the perception naman, ability to understand or notice something using one of your senses. And last is service, providing something that is needed and wanted. Technology services provide specialized technology-oriented solutions by combining the processes and functions of software, hardware, networks, telecommunications, and electronics. Human services is an interdisciplinary field with the objective of meeting human needs through an applied knowledge base, focusing on prevention as well as remediation of problems and maintaining a commitment to improving the overall quality of life service populations. This is a scope and limitations of the study. This study focused on the profile and perceptions of WPU PPC students regarding the services offered by WPU PPC ICT Center. The target population was limited to the students of WPU PPC located at Raffles, Barangay Santa Monica, Puerto Princesa City, Palawan. The respondents' profile consisted of age, sex, and college affiliation. Perception of WPU PPC students were all pre-identified in the survey questionnaire wherein respondents gave information based on their level of agreement using Likert scale from 5 strongly agree to 1 strongly disagree. This study was conducted from February 3 to March 22, 2018. Now we are proceed chapter 2, review of related literatures and studies. Okay, research paradigm. We have independent variables and dependent variables. The parts of independent variables is internet service first, second computer equipment, staff, and facilities. Facilities, we have parts comfort room, light, air conditioning systems. Independent variables, perception of WPU PPC students on the services offered by WPU PPC ICT centers. Conceptual framework. Okay. This study aimed to know the perception of WPU PPC students on the service offered by WPU ICT Center. The independent variables were internet service, computer, equipment, staff, and facilities such as comfort room, light, and air conditioning system, while the dependent variable was the perception of WPU PPC students on the services offered by WPU ICT Center. Operational definitions of terminologies. We have a cyber world and information communication technology. First, cyber world, the world of intercomputer communication, a real or virtual world of information in cyberspace. Second, information communication technology, extension term of information technology or IT, which stresses the role of unified communications and the integrations of telecommunications, telephone lines, and wireless signal. Computers as well as necessary enterprise software, middleware, storage, and audiovisual system enable users to access, store, transmit, and manipulate information. It also used to refer the convergence of audio, visual, and telephone networks with computer networks through a single coupling or link system. Chapter 3, Research Methodology. Locale of the study. This study was conducted at WPU PPC campus. This study about the perception of WPU PPC students regarding the services of WPU PPC ICT Center was conducted on February 2, 2018 and was lasted on March 22, 2018. Research design. This study is a descriptive type of research because it tends to identify and interpret the demographic profile as well as the level of perception of the respondents, users of ICT Center, on the services by WPUPPC ICT Center. It also tries to determine the significant difference based on their level of perception in relation to their sex and college affiliation. Respondent of the study. This is the respondent of the study. The respondent of this research are the students of different colleges here at WPUPPC campus, particularly those students who uses ICT Center services. Okay, college and total population and sample population. College of Education, College of Criminal Justice Education, College of Business and Management, College of Agriculture and Business Management, and College of Arts and Science. This is a respondent of the research, respondent of the study. These courses, College of Education, College of Criminal Justice Education, College of Business and Management, College of Agriculture and Business Management, College of Arts and Science. And we have a total population, 570. And sample population, we have 47, 47, 47, 48, and 46. Sampling procedure. In this study, researchers used Slovin's formula to determine the total number of respondents. The total population of this study is 570 students. The formula used to determine the sample population is sample size is equal population size over 1 plus sample size squared, if I'm wrong. Okay. Research and instrumentation. This research used questionnaire as a tool to gather the needed data. Questionnaire is a written set of questions or statements that are given to people in order to collect facts or opinions about a particular topic. The questionnaire of the study was divided into two parts. The part 1 was about the respondents' profile, and the part 2 were the perception of the students on the services offered WPU ICT Center. The questionnaire used by the researcher contains statements that measured student perceptions. The questionnaires were distributed to the respondents on February 2, 2018 at WPU-PPC campus. Procedures for data gathering. Okay. The researchers first asked permission to the head of ICT Center to distribute questionnaire to the users of their services. Of course, because that is important that we have a permission of head before we conduct our research. After being permitted to conduct the research, researchers immediately distributed the questionnaire to gather the needed information. Procedure for data analysis. Okay. This study used different statistical tools to analyze and interpret the data. As it is descriptive research, frequency counts and mean will be used to analyze and describe the data gathered. The following scales and limits was used in analyzing the perceptions of the respondents on the services offered by WPU-PPC ICT Center. Okay, we have a numerical weight, interval estimate, and descriptive rating. Okay. The numerical weight is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the interval estimate is 4.51 to 5.00. That is called strongly agree. And 3.51 to 4.50, that is agree. And 2.51 to 3.50, that is called uncertain. Okay. And 1.51 to 2.50, that is disagree. And 1.00 to 1.50, that is strongly disagree. And chapter 4, results and discussions. Hala. Wait a minute. Okay. Proceeds. Chapter 4. Table 1, distribution of the respondents' demographic profile. Okay. We have first male and female. Okay. Characteristics. Yan. Gender, male or female. College affiliation. CED, CBM, CCGE, and CAS and CAFES. Yan, that is college affiliation, that is called courses or the respondents of this research. Okay, interval estimation. 4.51 to 5.00 strongly agree. 3.51 to 4.50 agree. 2.51 to 3.50 uncertain. 1.51 to 2.50 is disagree. And 1.00 to 1.50 is strongly disagree. Okay, table 2. Perception of students on the services offered by ICT Center. Statement, we have a statement, mean rating, and descriptive interpretation. Okay. First one, the air conditioning system makes me more comfortable using their service. That is 4.06. Descriptive interpretation is agree. The staff of WPU ICT Center are courteous. Main rating is 3.95 and descriptive interpretation is agree. The ambience of WPU ICT Center is conducive for learning. Main rating is 3.88 and descriptive interpretation is agree. The lighting of the center is enough to see. Main rating is 3.86 and descriptive interpretation is agree. The staff is willing to assist me whenever I can encounter difficulties using the computer. Mean rating is 3.83 and descriptive interpretation. Number 6, the staff of WPU ICT Center are very supportive when I am using the facility. Okay, we have this is have high rating 3.76 and this is agree. Hours offered by the ICT Center is enough to make all my requirements done. Okay, mean rating is highest 3.66 and this is agree. Okay, I am comfortable using computer at WPU ICT Center. Okay, that is 3.56 and that is descriptive interpretation is agree. The WPU ICT Center's comfort rooms are clean, 3.55 and that is agree. Okay. The computer equipment is functioning well. And the mean rating is lower because 3.49 and uncertain. I am satisfied with the internet service offered by the WPU ICT Center, 3.47 and this is uncertain. I can easily browse the needed information with the help of strong Wi-Fi connections. And that is 3.29 uncertain. The computer equipment is clean and free from virus. That is 3.07. 7. Uncertain. The printers are working. 2.89 in uncertain. And overall mean 3.59, and that is agree. Okay. Table 4, ANOVA. Two-factor with replication showing the significant difference between the perception of male-female respondents. Source of variation, male, female, interaction between male and female. Okay. Table 5, ANOVA, single factor showing the significant difference between the perceptions of the respondents from different college affiliation, source of variation, and between groups. Okay. Chapter 5, summary, conclusion, and recommendation. As you can see, the spell of recommendation, if I am wrong, that is double M. Sorry for wrong spelling, Mom. Okay, summary. The findings of this study were summarized and became the basis of the conclusion. Formulated conclusion lead the researchers in their making the recommendations. This study, entitled Perceptions of WPU-PPC, Students on the Services Offered by WPU-PPC ICT Center, was conducted on February 2 to March 22, 2018. The researchers had 235 total respondents. Specifically, this study sought to answer the following questions. What is the perception of WPU-PPC students on the services of WPU ICT centers? And number 2, is there a significant difference between the perceptions of male and female respondents? And number 3, is there a significant difference between the perceptions of the respondents from different college affiliation? This is the summary of research. Okay. To carry out aims, the study tested this hypothesis. Okay. There is no significant difference on the perceptions of male and female student. Number 2, there is no significant difference between the perceptions of the respondents from different college affiliation. The instrument used to collect data was questionnaire. The statistical treatment were used frequency count, mean rating, and percentage. To analyze and interpret the data gathered, descriptive method of research was used. Findings. Result revealed that there was significant difference on the level of perceptions of male and female students from the ICT Center services because the computer F value is 1.77, greater than the critical F value 1.52. It implies that level of perceptions of male and female students from the ICT Center services thus differ. Okay. Furthermore, it was found that there was a significant difference on the level of perceptions of the respondents of different colleges from the ICT Center services because the computed F value was 3.16, greater than critical F value 2.51. It implied the level of perception of all the respondents from different colleges was different. The overall mean is 3.59, which is descriptive interpretation of agree. It implied that the respondents were satisfied with the services offered by WPU ICT centers. And we have a conclusion. After a careful analysis of findings, we arrive at the following conclusion. The perception of the respondents on the services of ICT Center varied. However, it can still be concluded that students were satisfied with the services offered by ICT Center because of its overall mean, which was 3.59. There was a significant difference between the perceptions of male and female respondents on the services offered by the ICT Center. There was a significant difference on the level of perception of the respondents of different colleges from the ICT Center services. Recommendation. Okay. For the future researchers, a follow-up study to find out why students have varied perception and determine the factors that affect their perception towards ICT Center services. And this is for the school administrators. The result of this research will serve as guide for the administration to monitor and improve the equality of services they offer. The administration may impose new actions that could be help to students in terms of their academic needs and performance. And this is for the students also. If they have any concern regarding the services, it must be expressed so that the administration could impose action for the betterment of the services offers and receives by both parties. And that's all my research presentation, ma'am. Thank you.